It is. All right, so what's really happening, and the reason I pulled this car in here is not to do an inspection. I don't care about any of that. The front end of this car is going to need some work for sure. I'm not doing it. I'm not pulling the front end of this car, doing that kind of stuff. What I am going to do is go ahead and do some body work and hopefully have this car painted by the time my buddy gets back. I really want to surprise him with a car that when he walks in, looks like it's ready to drive. It will still need work, but I know he won't ever do that. He'll get the car ready to drive, and that'll be the end of it. I want it to look good for him. I want to do something that I know he won't do for himself that he would love. I don't think the color is a big deal. I know the guy loves red, and I've got some paint that's already sitting around, so it won't cost me a whole lot to do. Matter of fact, I can probably do this paint job for a couple $100, if that, and it'd be worth it. Kind of what I'm looking at right now is, you know, this fender's probably as bad as anything on the car. It's got a little rust at the bottom, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this fender off. I'll probably pull the doors and fenders off of it, hood, pull all the part in the deck lid. I'll probably pull it all off, trim the car out, get those components fixed, and then I can align everything. Because right now, there is some serious alignment issues with this thing. And if you look, you know, this fender down here at the bottom, you can look at the gap right there, the gap here on this door. This has all been apart. He's just missing bolts up here, so nobody ever put the bolts in, so this fender's just hanging on there. This one looks better. This car's been hit on that side. It has been wrecked for sure. I don't know if that's part of his front end problem, but it looks solid enough underneath. We can fix all that, so I'm going to go ahead with the paint. And this fender's a little better. It's got a little spot down here we might have to do a little fixing with. I'll have to grind this out and see what he's got. To be honest with you, that's a little scary, but I think we can make do with all that. Get all of us around the windshield. All right, again, talk about the fit. You can see that fender or that door has been put on. So that fender's too far forward. The other side fender's too far forward. This door's too far forward, and you can see the gaps right here. This whole thing needs to come back. So this whole car has been put together and misaligned. And of course, we go back here to the super trim, so I have to weld up some holes, and I'm going to fix it without a spoiler. It doesn't cost me anything. Taillights and bumper look okay. Probably going to be better off to pull every component, trim the car, and we'll go from there. It's going to be a whole lot of work in the next few days. So hopefully I'm up for it. This is one of those things that you don't do. You know, I want to paint a guy's car. I want to change the color of a guy's car. Look, the paint on this thing is bad. I mean, I'm not doing anything that's going to hurt him. So the worst happens, he doesn't like the color, and all the body work's done. He has to have that painting instead of painting the whole car and doing the body work. So I'm doing nothing that's going to hurt that I feel like he would be upset over. And hopefully it'll make his. Hopefully it'll just make it a little better off, because he'll come in and see a much more finished product than what he dropped off. And again, this is me taking a total chance that I know what the guy wants and he'll enjoy what I do. So wish me luck on this one. Take it all in. I got my work cut out for me.